Hello, this is Judy Mario, and this is the World of Book Reviews. And thank you for joining us tonight. You're going to really enjoy my special guest this evening, Constance Holdip. Constance has written this book, 365 Days to Authenticity. So welcome, Constance. We're really glad to have you here.
Thank you so much.
And I can't wait to hear, we were just kind of talking off camera a little bit about 4 chapters of your life. I'm going to ask her to tell you about that.
Okay. I'm also a life coach, so I ask my clients if your life can be summed up, if life can be summed up in 4 chapters, what the first chapter being the past, then the third, the second, leading to the first chapter, the present, what would you name those chapters?
Oh, the 2 in the middle? Ooh.
What would you name? No, all of your chapters.
You name all 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
The first one being the past.
The past.
Then you move to the third and the second, and the 4th chapter is the present.
Is the present, is now.
Right. I'll give you an example, what I named mine. The first chapter was innocent, born to my family, innocent,
right.
a child. The second chapter, lost. I lost my way. I moved away from my authentic path. The third one was grace. Grace was when God found me, helped me get myself back together. And the 4th chapter is victorious. Victorious doesn't mean perfection. We're not talking about perfection. There's no perfection this side on earth. But it means that all of the chapters in the past, we can only change the present. The past chapters can be used as teaching lessons.
Right.
There's nothing you can do.
Oh, no.
It's done. It's done. It's recorded somewhere in the archives. It's recorded in heaven.
But it's over.
It's over. So you can use that as like your teacher, but you can change your present. You can change your mind. You can change your wardrobe. You can change your behavior. That's good news.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be stuck.
But what about the future? Do we have a future chapter?
You're writing it. You're writing your chapter as you move as you make those decisions in the present. You're moving towards your future. So by the time you catch up to the future, you made some good. It is your present.
I got it.
Yeah, it is your present.
How interesting! What an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah. I contemplated. I wrote the book after my parents. My parents became ill at the same time, and they passed.
Oh,
and I wrote this book after their passing, and it was a lot of time to reflect. And honesty, death changes you.
Oh, it does.
You know, the death of anything, a divorce, a change. It's something dramatic that happens in your life, it changes you. And then you become reflective, and then you look at what's really important. You get your what happened to me, I got my priorities aligned.
Yes.
It's important to me. You know, I'm a woman of faith. God is important to me. My purpose, my family. So you trim off the fat and say, okay, I'm going to let this go, let him go, let her go, let this go, you know. If it's driving you crazy and you're not really living the life that you want to be. And a lot of people think coaches are like, it's mumbo jumbo. It's like, oh yeah, you know, the sun will come out tomorrow. It will.
It will.
It
hold
will.
That thought. We're gonna hold that thought that the sun is going to come out tomorrow. And right after our commercial break, we're going to talk to Constance about the sun coming back out tomorrow and how it will affect all of us. Thank you for joining us. We're going to take a brief break.
I'm Jamie Lee Metz, CEO and founder of Skin Fitness here in Las Vegas. We've been serving Las Vegas for over 17 years. We're proud to announce we just won 2017 Spa of the Year by Image International. That's the skincare company of the Miss Universe pageant. We offer exclusive treatments like our Time Eraser facial, which uses multiple modalities and literally erases time. Our Pore Purge, which is the ultimate in hygiene, and our Fire and Ice facial, which literally removes and soothes the skin at the same time. Come see us at our new location here in Village Square. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Hi, thank you. This is Judy Mario. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is the World of Book Reviews, and my guest, Constance Holdip, wrote this incredible book, 365 Days to Authenticity, and I'm so enjoying having her on the show and talking with her. I know you are too. Tell us a little more about the sun coming out tomorrow.
The sun, sometimes I think that if you are optimistic or if you're faithful and spiritual, you know, sometimes people think you're a whack job.
I know they do.
But, and it doesn't mean that your life is perfect. It doesn't mean that you're without struggles. During a commercial break, that's what we talked about. The struggles, when you get through them, and if you can alleviate the bitterness. I remember a bitter time in my life, and we'll talk about forgiveness in a minute. But if you can get through those times, those dark days, the sun will come out.
Yes.
And then you can help pull somebody else out.
Exactly.
Because that's what it's really all about. That's what it's all about.
And I do want to talk about that forgiveness because, you know, sometimes it's hard to forgive other people,
Absolutely.
especially when they've done something really rotten to you.
Absolutely. I was able, before my father passed away, we had a terrible relationship when I was younger, and I'm a social worker as well, and I didn't know terms like PTSD and those things. You know, he was a man that went to war, and back in the old days,
Right.
men just gripped, drank,
Yeah.
and moved forward. And we didn't find out that, you know, Daddy's mood swings was actually reflections of the war.
Yes.
You know, what he
Yes.
had gone through in the war.
They were just told to suck it up, come home, and be the way they're supposed to be.
You know, and anytime you go through something traumatic, you know, you have, you know, those flashbacks. And my father had that, and they found it later on in his life. Before he died, I was able to release all of the misunderstandings, not comprehending. When I became a parent, I became even more forgiving because I understood being a parent, but I was able to let go. And my whole thing is, what's the benefit?
Of hanging on to it.
Yeah, what's the benefit?
What's the benefit of that?
It's toxic.
Mm-hmm.
It could kill you.
Is there anything people can do to let go? Because I know a lot of people say they want to let go, but they just keep remembering and they keep bringing it back up. And
I think that's what you just said. Keep remembering. Surrender it. Let it go. Every time it pops up, it's in the past. Remember in our last discussion, you can't change the
Yes.
past. You can only change the present. Let it go.
I find sometimes that if I focus on the future, that I don't hang on to older things. You know, if I'm more future focused.
It helps you move forward, because what happens when you don't forgive, and I know this for certain, when you don't forgive, you get stuck.
Mm-hmm. And I
Okay.
think you get sick too.
You do, and then you start blaming. You know, you're blaming the world. The blame. It's really letting go, and forgiving is pardon. It's a pardon. You did it. Yep, you did it, but I'm going to let it go. The other part of forgiveness is forgiving yourself.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
We're harder on ourselves than we would ever be on anyone else.
Oh my God, when I came to the consciousness and the realization that I allowed a lot of the chaos in my life, that was that was tough.
That
and
was tough.
It was really tough, and I had to forgive myself.
I really want to thank you for being here with me tonight. Would you tell our audience how they might get in touch with you if any of them would like to?
I am a life coach. My website will be out this Friday. I'm also speaking this Saturday at Texas Station. I'm speaking at the project, the Witnessing Project for cancer survivors. But you can reach me at 702-986-2950. And
You
this
want to
is
give us that number one more time?
702-986-2950.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
thank
being
you,
here. It's
Judy.
just been a wonderful conversation.
Thank you so
and
much.
Good luck with your book.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
I didn't focus on my weaknesses. I focused on my strength, and I was able not only to lead myself, I was able to lead my team into success.
Many people ask me, what do you mean by awakening the powerful leader within you? I have been leading myself and others for years. Well, I tell them, of course you have, but did you know that you have way more power than you can ever imagine? See, you and I, we were born with the capability to lead ourselves to live our purpose. Then life's challenges and obstacles come along and buries our capabilities. How do I know that? I know it because life happened to me.
My question to you today is this. What are you creating? Now, I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he was thinking I'm gonna download something.